Welcome back to Ox Tools. I'm Tom. So today we got some pins to stick in the map, and I got some other little stuff to show you. So this will be a kind of a meatloaf edition with some pinning. We got a bunch more subscriptions to the YouTube channel, and we're going to stick some pins up for guys. We got some interesting places to show on the map. And I got a couple of small things in the shop that people have been asking about, so I'll show those too. So yeah, this will just be a meatloaf, kind of a mix of different things, and we'll get to it. All right, let's go. Okay, so we're going to stick some pins in the map for our viewers all over the world. And so we got a bunch of them here. I haven't done this in a while, so they stack up. So don't worry, guys, we'll get to you and get you a pin on the map. So the first one today is Mike Armitage, and he's Mike, not Mark, and he's in the UK in Royal Ascot. So we're getting a new map, so we're just going to keep adding pins here as close as we can jam them in England there. Anyway, that's for Mike Armitage. And so the next one we got is, so this guy's real interesting. This is, his name is John, and otherwise known as doubleboost. And he's got an excellent YouTube channel. This guy does everything. He casts metal, he does machine work, a little bit of welding, repair. So check out his channel. That's John, and his handle is doubleboost. And he's in northern England, Newcastle upon Tyne. And that's kind of, well, once again, we're getting jammed up, but that's kind of on the east coast of northern England up there. Anyway, John's got a nice channel and a nice tight little shop there. He does a lot of cool stuff. Anyway, check him out. The next guy, he's an interesting guy. He's down here in Tunisia, and his name is Monta Dridi, and he contacted me, and he's working on a shredder for plastics. It's probably some kind of recycling operation or something like that. Anyway, he's here in Tunisia, and so we're going to stick a pin in there for Monta. Okay. And anyway, good luck with your shredder. It sounds like he's got a model put together. He's trying to scrounge up a motor to put on that. All right. So next guy here, we got another guy in the Netherlands, and this is RoboCNC, Friese and Graveerwerk, and he's in Purmerend in the Netherlands. So we got a lot of Dutch viewers here, so I'm just gonna jab one in there for RoboCNC. All right, and then so we got Janek, Juurma, and he's in Estonia. And okay, let's see here. Oh, there it is. The pins are covering up, but that's up here near Latvia, but Estonia. So that's Janek, Juurma. Thanks, Janek. And next guy here we got, oh, okay, so this is a good one. We've got our first Russian pin, and he's in St. Petersburg, and this is Boris Boris Syomov, and he's near St. Petersburg, right there. So that's our first Russian viewer. Okay, congratulations, you get a point for that. So, all right. Okay, mattebigge, and he's in Sweden. Mats, I guess is his name, and he's in Soderhamm, or excuse me, yeah, Soderhamm, Sweden. All right, so let's All right, well, we're just going to stick one in Sweden for them. Okay, and that's from Matt's. All right. Like I said, I'm getting a wonderful geography lesson on this stuff because some of these I look up on the computer just to see where they are and what they're near. So, okay, then we got another Kiwi here, Derek Spender. And he's in Auckland, which is the capital. And there's Auckland. Stick one in there for Derek. Thanks, Derek. All right, and oh, okay, another Canuck here, Canadian, and he's in Stouffville, near Toronto. There's Toronto, so we're gonna. All right, let's stick another one in right there. Anyway, that's for. See, did he put his name on there? Oh, that's Jeff. That's Jeff in Stouffville, Toronto, Canada. All right. Okay, so I'm going to start separating these so that I have a world map or European map and American map. That way I don't have to flip back and forth here. Okay, then we got another Scotsman. This is Mike. He's in Scotland. He doesn't say what city, but we'll stick one up there for him. Thanks, Mike. All right. All right, so now we got a guy here. He's trying to get extra points. But let's see what you guys think. So he's telling me, I usually live in Paris, France, but today I'm watching from Kabul, Afghanistan. So normally he lives here, but he was watching videos in Kabul. So he's over here. So he's jonesing for 2 pins is what he's doing, or extra points. So I'm torn on what to do here. We don't have any. So what I think I'm going to go with here is where he was watching the video from. Okay, so let's go with that. You're not going to get 2 pins, Bucko. So let's give you one. It's where you're watching. All right. So that's what we're going to do. Mainly because I already have somebody in Paris. Anyway, so it's where you're watching. You can't get 2 pins. Now, if you go back to Paris and you watch videos and you shoot me one from there, then we'll talk. Anyway, oh, I'm sorry. That's Phil. His name is Phil Badule2222, and normally he's in Paris, but now he's in Kabul, Afghanistan. So anyway, thanks, Phil. All right, so then we got Thedivineimpulse, and he's in Romania. Okay, and we got a couple of guys in Romania. So yeah, it says, dude, get the whole Earth, not just the USA. So anyway, thanks, Thedivineimpulse. We're gonna stick a pin in there for you. So all right, and then flixtonman, he's in the UK also. He watches Keith Fenner and doubleboost and all those guys. So anyway, we're going to stick a pin in for flixtonman. You know, the English here are taking over the world here, at least on this map. So we got another map coming. It's on its way. One of the English viewers didn't feel individualized enough, so he's sending me another map so we can spread these out. So we'll get that squared away shortly. Okay, now okay, this guy gets some bonus points, or at least one. And now I'm probably going to tear his name up here, and I apologize. His name is Thorir, and he's in Iceland. He's in the capital, in Reykjavik. So there you go. Now he's not quite our most northern viewer. We got a guy up in Norway up here on a little island. So he's our most northern viewer, but we got Thorir gets points for he's on an island and he's out there by himself doing some metal work. So thanks for the pin, and you get a bonus points for that. It's he lives in Selfoss, 60 kilometers south of Reykjavik, Iceland. So that's a good one. I like that. And not that I don't like all the other ones, but I like the I guess the not unique, but the exotic places. So okay. All right. So then we got another guy here, Teunbaartman. His name is Tuen, and he's in the Netherlands also. And so between England and the Netherlands, we got a lot of pins. So thanks, Tuen. Okay, and all right. So then we got Hackenbush 23, and he is in Bel Air, Australia. And you know what? I should have looked that one up. Oh no, it's not Bel Air, Australia. Peter Bel Air. Okay, he's in Australia. He doesn't say where in Australia, but that's Peter. He says Australia, not Los Angeles. I don't get it. Oh, because his last name's Belair. That's it. Okay. All right. Well, you didn't give me a clue here, so we're gonna put you in Alice Springs. I'm pretty sure you don't live there, but that's your pin. That way you can see it, okay? All right. Anyway, thanks, Peter. What's left here? Oh. Okay, next guy is in Jack Colon, and he's in Cork, Ireland. And oh, hey, look, I can get it right in there. Look at that. I can get Cork. It's kind of on the western tip there. My wife was born in Ireland, Londonderry, and some of their family is from Cork. So thanks, Jack. Appreciate the comments. All right, over on the U.S. now. Let's. I'm going to start out with a pin for Justin Justin Davis. He's in Arizona. He doesn't say what city he's in, so I'm just going to stick one out there. That's for Justin. He's asking about a series on maybe a do-it-yourself lathe. Justin, that's an interesting thing that you mentioned there, because I've always had it in the back of my mind that I might want to build a lathe someday, and so I'm not going to rule that out. So it's an excellent idea, and I got some pretty good ideas on how to make one that folks can build on their own too. Anyway, we'll probably talk about that later on. Anyway, thanks, Justin. Thanks for the comments. All right, so next is we've got OpenCon 1, and his name's Marty, and he's in Mesa, Arizona, which is pretty close to Phoenix there. So we're going to jab one in there for Marty. Thanks, Marty. Let's see, I'm going to keep scratching these off here. All right, next guy, we got Stephen Cox, and he's in Benbrook, Texas, kind of near Fort Worth. And let's see, oops. It'd help if I wasn't looking at frickin' Arizona there. Okay, so, all right, folks, sorry about that, guys. Southwest of Fort Worth. All right, well, I'm gonna stick one in there. All right, he's a natural gas compressor mechanic. So these are these giant compressors that look kind of like jet engines, and they have blades around these giant rotors. Some of these things, the rotors can weigh 50 to 75 tons for the rotor. And then they have two casings that go together, and there's about 1,000 bolts that are about this big around the outside of it to hold them together. So these are big guys, you know. Anyway, so Stephen, he works on those big compressors. So anyway, thanks for the comment. All right, then we got we got Gavin Daly, and he's in Baden, Pennsylvania, which is a little north of Pittsburgh. And I don't see Baden, but we got a few guys in Pittsburgh here, so I'm going to stick one right in there. And that's for Gavin. Thanks, Gavin. All right. All right. And next guy, we got Thomas Brown, and he's in Cannon, Maine, and it's north of Augusta, and west of Bangor. There's Augusta. Where's Bangor? Auckland. I just saw it a second ago. All right, well, what's the city again? Oh, Cannon. All right, west of Bangor. How come I can't find Bangor? Oh, there's Bangor. Huh. West, and then he's saying he's north of Augusta. Okay, so we're gonna go right in there. All right, so that's Thomas Brown, and anyway, thanks, Thomas. All right, next guy, next page. We got Andrew Price, and he likes the videos, and he is in Blacksburg, Virginia, and that's just west of Roanoke. Roanoke, and he's west. Oh, there it is, right there. It's on this map. Very good. So we'll stick one in there for Andrew. Thanks, Andrew. All right, and then we got K.L. Martin, 1962, and he's in Campwood, Texas, and he's it's a little west of San Antonio. Alright, well, we're going to go a little west of San Antonio there. Anyway, that's for, oh, Leon Martin. Yeah, he gave me his name. So, his handle is KL Martin 1962. And that's Leon in Campwood, Texas. Thanks, Leon. Alright. Alright, next guy. Did I double up on that one? Yeah, that's a double up there. Stephen Cox again. I must have doubled up, or he may have commented twice. So anyway, okay. So next guy is John Claxton, and he's in Portland, Oregon. There's Portland. I got some family in Portland, and we go up there every once in a while. And one of the things I like to do in Portland is go to Powell's Books, and they have just an absolutely fantastic technical bookstore up there. You can order from them online. And that's one of the it's one of the best bookstores I've ever been in anywhere in the world. So anyway, thanks for the comment, John. And if you're in Portland, stop by Powell's Books. Okay, so now I guess next guy is Joel L. And he's in Chandler, Arizona, which is also close to Phoenix. And that's for Joel. Anyway, he bought my book, so thanks for buying the book. I appreciate that. And anyway, so he's got a pin in there for Joel. All right, we're getting close here now. Let's see, we got that one. Michael Reggie, and he's in Carlstadt, New Jersey. And oops. Huh. What's he say? West from New York City? Oh yeah, west from New York. Okay. All right, so he's right in there somewhere. Anyway, that's Michael Reggie. Thanks, Michael. Oh, he does welding and machining too. So it's Northeast Services, welding and machining, and he's in Carlstadt, New Jersey. So he's got a shop. Where was it? Oh, he's got a shop in here somewhere. So look him up on the web. I'm sorry, Michael, I didn't look up your shop on the web. I apologize. But somebody else might, and that's in your area. So anyway, thanks for the comments. Okay. Boom. Bob N, and he's in Seattle. Take care and stay safe. Thanks, Bob. Appreciate that. He's up in Seattle here. Okay, and then we got Ron Rich. And Ron Rich is near the San Francisco Bay Area. He's out of Mountain View. And we got a couple viewers down that way. I'm just going to stick another one in there. And thanks, Ron. He and I talked a little bit about arbor presses over the internet. So appreciate your help on that, Ron. All right, and okay, next guy, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Ron Schmaltz, and he's in Albuquerque. We got another guy in Albuquerque. So what are you guys talking to each other, or what? You're right next door to each other. I don't remember who the other one was, but anyway, thanks for the comment, Ron. Oh, you know what? He asked about the little garden sprayer that I'm using for coolant, and all that is it's from Orchard Supply Hardware, and it's just a pump-up bug sprayer. But it works really. It seems to work really good, and it's holding up to the soluble oil. Some of the other sprayers don't hold up to that soluble oil, and frankly I get tired of pumping. This, you just push the trigger down and it squirts out, and it seems to work pretty good. So anyway, that came from Orchard Supply Hardware. All right. Oh, wait a second. What's going on here? Oh, you know what? I botched that. Look at that. So he's got complicated instructions. He's in Corrales, New Mexico. And he gives me specifications, which is less than 1 pinhead diameter north and west of the first one in Albuquerque. All right, all right, we're going to rotate that north and west. So there we go. We'll fix you up, Ron. Sorry about that. He gave me special instructions on how to place his pin there. Okay, next guy. Oh boy, this is Charlie, and he's in Sulphur Springs, Louisiana, and I don't know how to pronounce his handle. Swallow. You know what? I'm not even going to try. Thanks, Charlie. He's in Sulphur Springs, Louisiana, which is right here. Hey, that's our first guy from Louisiana. So very good. Thanks, Charlie. You get an extra point for that. All right. I think we're getting down to the wire here. Okay, Arcs and Sparks. He's in Utica, New York. And Rochester, where's Utica? Troy, Ithaca. Once again, I thought I'd be able to find that really easily. Should have looked it up. Oh, there it is, Utica, right there, right in the middle. So now he's claiming that this is the tool and die capital of the world from 1890 to 1925. So we'll take him at his word on that, and this is tool and die capital there. All right. Thanks, Arcs and Sparks. Okay, scratch that up. All right. And I think the last one we have for this session, Wyatt His name is Wyatt, and he's in Daytona Beach, Florida. It's down over here, Daytona Beach, and Wyatt Nabul. And let's see, new subscriber. Thanks for the subscription, Wyatt. Keep watching those videos. Throw some comments up there. We love comments and questions. So, all right, guys, I think that's it for pinning right now, and then we're gonna show a couple other things. Okay, so we got a couple things over on the lathe today for this meatloaf episode. You guys have all seen my my 6-jaw chuck. This is a 12-inch 6-jaw here, and it's got master top jaws that they have a pretty good size radius on the inside surface here. So when I close that all the way down, I can only, smallest it'll go is about 7/8, something like that. I don't think I can quite do 3/4 in there, which is a problem because a lot of times you want to, you know, you got some little rod you want to drill the end of it or something like that. So I either have to take the chuck off and put the collet closer on, or horse around with a collet block or do something like that. Just depends how many I'm doing. So I've been scouting around for a smaller little chuck, and I did a little horse trading with a guy, and so I got one, and but it was pretty beat up, so I fixed it up a little bit, and I made a little adapter for the backside, and so that's this right here, and this it's just a little 3-jaw, and it's a 4-inch 3-jaw, and I made a steel adapter that has a hole through it, and now I can, I can just throw that up in there, like so, bang, and now I can do small stuff, and that closes all the way down. I can hold an 1/8-inch rod in there. So, and it's a buck chuck, so I can adjust it and get it running dead true if I want. And although I dialed it in, and it's pretty good in a bunch of different orientations, so I'm pretty happy with that. And I'll zoom in a little bit so you guys can see that. And also with this stem on there, I can put it in the mill vise in a V-block, and now I can hold some little round stuff in there, and it's convenient for holding stuff in the mill also. So there's that. And then people keep asking me about this thing here, and this is it's just a pressure sprayer, and it's kind of a thick wall plastic thing, and you pump it up, and then it's just got a little trigger. I'm just gonna, and so you don't have to sit there and get the carpal tunnel pump going, you know, and since it's a pressure system, you're not, it's just coming out the tube as opposed to going through the pumping mechanism of a hand sprayer. And I find that those little hand sprayers seem to die with soluble oil after a while. They just wear out, or it attacks the seals or something. I don't know what's going on in there, but they die prematurely, I should say. Anyway, this one came from Orchard Supply. I would imagine that Ace Hardware or almost any hardware store has them. And it's small enough you can kind of get up in there if you don't want to play around with sumps and flood coolant. This is a way to get soluble oil up in your work area there. Okay, so there's that. What else? All right, let's go look at something else. All right, so here's the little buck chuck with the adapter that I made, and so you can put this up in the mill, but the way I like to do it is I use my V-block jaw there, and then I slip that in, and then I get that nice 3-point contact. Oop. Put that where you can get at it. So now I can mess around with that and put round stuff in there if I have repetitive little jobs to do. So anyway, that's a close-up of the new insert chuck, I'm going to call it, for the lathe and the mill. Alright guys, that's about all I got right now for this meatloaf episode. And So I've tacked some still images onto the end of this. I finished the door handle for the shop with the big wrench, and so there's some still shots of the installation on the door of that for those guys that wanted to see the conclusion of that. So I just kind of added it onto this video and to kind of mix it all together. So I end up with all these little short bits and pieces that are not really full-fledged videos. So for me, from an editing standpoint, it's easier just to kind of make a meatloaf out of them. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and keep the comments coming, and you know, keep the pins alive, and give me your location, shout it out, and we'll get you up on the map. And thanks for all your support, and glad you liked the show. Talk to you soon.